Natural remedies. Hydrotherapy, fomentation. Part 1. Treatment. Fomentation is application of moist heat to local areas of the body. Fomentation to chest to relieve congestion and treat the following: cold, bronchitis, influenza or flu, pneumonia, headache, and insomnia. Contraindications, or if you have the following conditions, you shouldn't be doing this treatment: stomach and bowel ulcer, malignancy, hemophilia, or if you're taking any blood thinner medications, unconsciousness, heart attack victim, hemorrhage, skin lesions, TB beginning stage. The year was 1918, when a deadly flu outbreak gripped the nations, infecting about a third of the world population and killing 675,000 people in the United States alone. A global death toll estimated to exceed 50 million. This simple fomentation treatment was successfully and effectively used to treat the Spanish influenza of the 1918 pandemic. Setup for fomentation. Make sure you have some kind of plastic shower curtain underneath and put a blanket on the top, followed by a bed sheet. The plastic will protect your bed, so it's very important. Of course, you will need a pillow and one towel at the bottom and another one on the top. Then fold a towel into 3 places so that you will have 3 layers of protection between the person and the fomentation pad. You need a hot-foot bath and have the person lay back and dip their feet in the hot water. You also need a bunch of towels and ice water to cool their head and to apply cold friction. And prepare a glass of water with a straw. Preparing fomentation pads. A good pad is made of from 50% wool and 50% cotton. This way it will retain the heat very well. A fomentation cover is just a wool blanket cut to fit around the fomentation pad. If you don't have those, you can use a children's towel as a fomentation pad, or any smaller towel will work. Fold it diagonally into half and then fold it again into half, and you will twist it the same direction so that it will be easier later to dip it into a hot water. Otherwise, it will be difficult to do that later. So please be careful not to burn yourself or the person that you're giving treatment. Bring a water into boiling. And then you will dip that smaller towel into the hot water. Please be careful again not to burn yourself. Then wring out any excess water. Do everything as quickly as possible, not to lose any heat from the towel. Get a bigger towel to use this as a fomentation cover. Then untwist the smaller towel and fold it into appropriate area that you will be doing. This case we will be doing for the chest, so make it to fit to the chest. And cover it, and now it is ready to be used as a fomentation pad. If you have a fomentation pad, first make it wet and wring out excess water. Then Use one of the following methods to apply heat. You can use a fomentation tank if you have one, or you can place smaller cups in a pot and put some water and place some kind of rack to protect the pads from getting wet and steam them for 20 to 30 minutes. If you have a rack like this, you don't need the smaller cups. Just place it in the middle and put some water and steam it for 20 to 30 minutes. Please make sure the water does not touch the pads. Or you can also use a regular steamer. Roll them up and place them in the top and cover it up, steam for 20 to 30 minutes. Finally, you can also use a microwave. Put them in a plastic and microwave for 5 to 10 minutes. After heating the pad, lay it over the fomentation cover. Cover them up. Then you just roll it. Now it is ready to be used. Treatment. Place one fomentation pad, hot and nice, along the spine. You have these 3 layers of towel to protect the person. You will have the person lay and cover him up. His feet should be in the water, and this water is hot up to their tolerance. You don't want to make it too hot, just make sure it is not too hot or cold. Then drop down the sheet and place another towel for protection, and then you will place the fomentation pad right on the top. Make sure not to burn their hands as well, and cover it with another towel to keep the heat in. Then cover them back up. 3 minutes hot followed by 30 seconds cold. Make sure you always talk to the person. If it gets too hot, add extra layers of towel. If there are hot spots, tack in a hand towel or a washcloth. Now we are applying a cold friction. Grab the ends of the towel and roll it forward. Then apply a cold friction for 30 seconds. Do the same. Make sure you dry the person very well, otherwise they will get burned easily. You need to change the towel again with a dry towel. This dry towel will be a protection from the fomentation pad. The goal is to keep it hot without burning them. If they don't feel the heat, remove layers of towel. That was the second round. You will do 5 to 7 exchanges. While you are waiting in 3 minutes, make sure the hot foot bath is nice and hot. When you add hot water, have them to move their leg to one side and place your hands between the hot water and their feet and mix it up. Add hot water up to their tolerance, and again after 3 minutes you will do another exchange. If they get in too hot, make sure to cool the head down and offer water to drink. 5 to 7 exchanges. End with cold. If it is the last round, you do the cold friction, you dry them up, and on the feet you will actually pour the cold icy water on their feet, and it feels good. Dry the feet very well and cover them up with a bed sheet and blanket and have them rest at least for 30 minutes. Coming up on another video, part 2, fomentation on other parts of the body for the following conditions: conjunctiva, earache, muscle tension, pain, pelvic, uterus or menstrual cramps, nerve pain, to produce sweating, sore throat, sinusitis, joint pain, and sluggish liver. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, Please subscribe, like and hit the bell icon. Thank you.